At least this guy got it straight. I rescued Bastila. Not the other way around. Not in a way we helped each other. I saved her. Good on you, Master Tsar. You know what stuff. You know what stuff is. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying.
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you.
Nothing would give me a greater honor than learning the ways of the Jedi.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire Council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force.
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even...
And this guy is like, nah, this man shouldn't be no Jedi. He's like old and shit. And the other guy is like, ah, well, he's strong. Let him do it. And everyone's like, hell, let's test him.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept...
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one, and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First, Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the Council.
So now I had a Force dream, a Force vision of Malak and Revan entering a ruin. And they found some weird galaxy globe thing. Galaxy map, I think it's called. And well, that's a dream, and Bastila apparently had the same. Well, I had a rough night with Bastila.
I can't say I blame you. I haven't exactly been sleeping well myself. Here I thought things would get better once we escaped Terrace.
Well, did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
As I said, I had a rough night. Let's go.
You got it.
Go for card. Just to hear they squabbling around.
Yeah?
As always, auto level. Auto level. Fuck it, mission.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just, look, I'm not, but I suppose that's why we, so don't worry about me.
Well, mission, I know how to impress you. Look at this. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Have you ever seen anything cool like that while running? Really, I wonder how this game would be if they took like... if they made it look like Mass Effect, like the second and the third edition of Mass Effect. I mean, it would look really awesome. But I guess it would be a lot of work for BioWare, it costs a lot of money, not yet like refurbish the game, but getting the license from Disney. So that would be expensive, but it will look awesome. Really awesome.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us. but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Well, yes. They seem to be searching for something. Oh my god, what could it be?
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
Am I having visions now?
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together.
Are you saying that I'm joined with Bastila?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Well, yes. I am ready for whatever awaits me.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order, the Sith hunt the
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side.
Jedi of turning to the dark side. That's bad.
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila...
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were...
Well, I'm ready now. I accept this mission. Well, now there will be a lot of conversation from this point on for a while. And... well, some of it I might skip a couple of them. But... well... yeah, it's a lot.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can...
Well, we don't have time for this, as you wish, Master Vandar.
We must begin your training at once. You have a...
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
Well, I want to ask you some questions, Master Zah. Question about Revan and Malak.
Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order. The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat the Council feared had not yet revealed itself, but Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
They disobeyed the Jedi Council.
They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
I will heed the lesson, Master Zal.
You have learned much, yet there is much. When you feel that you are ready to...
Yep.
Greetings, my young pupil.
Yay!
Yeah, that was my Facebook. Someone was a notification. It's a really weird sound.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted in the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must successfully complete 3 tests before...
Ready for the test, Master Zal.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the trait. First, I will test your knowledge of... You must prove you have a Jedi's
Okay, so now I'll be tested on the Jedi Code. We'll see if I know it by... if I know it.
Greetings, my young pupil.
Ready to continue
Soon
my training.
your apprenticeship will end, and you will in the traditions and customs of our order.
Yeah, I'm ready for the
These
test.
tests will see if... First, I will test your... You must now prove there is no emotion.
There's peace.
There is no ignorance.
Knowledge.
There is no passion.
Ooh, serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is
There
harmony.
is no death.
There is the
You
Force.
have learned your studies well, apprentice. But first, you must pass the second. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by... And now it is your time.
Yeah, I knew it by head. By mind. By head. What? How do you say it? Well, I just knew it. Master... Yo, dork.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at master. The time has come for you to choose.
What colors
Blue
are there?
is the color of the... Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. Green...
Yeah, so now I'll have to choose what kind of class I will be playing as. There's the Guardian, who is just your usual straight-up fighter. You'll get a blue crystal. I don't know if I usually play as a Guardian. Maybe sometimes, but not a lot of the times. Then we have the Jedi Sentinel, who is the most all-round of all these classes. They're not particularly good at something, and they're not bad at anything. Yeah, they are very balanced. They are very good at pretty much everything. They go for both attack power and force power, which is very good. You will get a yellow lightsaber. Then you have your Jedi Counselor, who is more the type that goes for force power, more than straight up battle as a Jedi Guardian, and they are more specialized in force powers. You will also get a green crystal if you choose Counselor, which is awesome, but I will go as a Jedi Sentinel just to get the all-round kind of gameplay.
Indeed. We shall see. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
And these options are not really hard to figure out what they will make you. Help them flee will make you a sentinel. Attack the thugs will make you a guardian. Stop the thugs and find out why they're attacking her is a controller. So we'll go for help them flee.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Try to find a weakness in his technique.
Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Try to pick the lock.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. Yes, as I suspected, you would be... Which color and...
Yeah, I've already said I will go as a Jello, the path of the Jedi Sentinel. By the way, I think Jedi Sentinel is like a very special class in the Jedi hierarchy. As a Guardian and Counselor, you can be... They are more or less just say that you're a fighter or a diplomat, while a Jedi Sentinel is, I think, Guardians of the Jedi Temple. I think that's their... what they do. And they are kind of like a good type of Inquisitor. Someone who walks around and root out the evil, but not like the Spanish Inquisitors in the old time. But I will go as a Jedi Sentinel anyway.
Here is a yellow crystal for your lightsaber.
Thank you. I'll level up my awesomeness. Let's put a point in Persuade. Here we go. For feats, we got lightsaber proficiency, Jedi offense, force immunity, fear, Jedi sense, force sensitive. These are actually quite hard to know what I will go for. Toughness is awesome. So is leveling up to 1 in each hand, normal penalty of 6, main hand, reduced by 4. Yeah, this is very good, but I think I might actually go for this one just to get 1 more extra point in computer use and security. I know it's not really specialized for my class, but caution. Here's one with bonus demolition stuff. So I think I'll actually go for this one. Since we can choose 2, I will go for Cure first. It's always good to have an extra healer in your team. I can take that role. And Shock. Just to get that awesome lightning attacks later on. For now they are very weak and cost a lot of force powers. Well, not really a lot, but since I do not have that much in the beginning, it costs a lot for me. I will also level up mission as well. It's mainly Bastila I will level up by hand, since I will specialize her into more of a healer type.
Ah, good. Now that you...
I will construct my own lightsaber. And here I can put on some power crystals, which will make my sword better, as well as a color crystal. For now I only had yellow, and in this one I can't put anything yet. Later on I will probably find some... what really did it? Nothing. Get more crystals that can make me more powerful and change the color of the lightsaber. We'll go for a prototype. We'll level up the prototype as well. There we go.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lights. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine.
I can find crystals on
It is a
Dantooine.
rumor only, I do not know if there's any truth, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Sith, and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you. Are you ready to face the...
Yes, I'm ready to face the third.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. Even here on Dantooine, the ancient grove once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, the Cathhounds...
So this master wants me to go to a grove, well, a place where that has been tainted by the dark side. And if I go there, I will face off my final mission before becoming a Padawan, because every Padawan should have faced the dark side before becoming a Jedi. That's the thing. Yo, Bastila.
If you have questions, you should direct them.
But I want to ask you something. Well, fuck you. We'll also change the suits for Karth. He will have Daviks heavy war suit. Like, because it's... yeah, well, it's better. It's always good to have this guy doing something. Let's see if we can change his weapon for something. No, not really. I really should sell these blasters. I got a lot of them.
Yes?
And I'm not particular. Well, wait. Yeah, Cross Blasters all level up. Good. Mission should really get herself a specialized weapon. Not that I will use her that much, but it's good. It's good. Well, we'll see now where we'll go. I think there's a shop up here. So I will go to that one and I will return